Hello, I'm Kellen Arnoldy.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Natalie Perry, the corporate recruiter. How's your day today?
Not too bad. I got out and got to see some lakes today that were really pretty. So, how's your day been?
Pretty good, just interviewing for this internship. We are Schlenner Wenner, and this would be an internship for spring 2020 in tax accounting. I just have a couple questions to start off the interview if you're ready.
Okay.
The first one would be, tell me about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm a junior at St. Cloud State University, and I spent the last 2 years developing my personal and professional experiences and abilities. And through this, I got to study abroad in Dubai, where I got to check out their professional environment and their culture and their business workplaces.
So, Dubai, what was your favorite part?
I really enjoyed checking out their Islamic banking, which is traditionally different than our normal banking here. And it was nice to see how they balanced both traditional and Islamic banking there. It was really cool.
Sounds really cool. Thank you. The second question would be, do you prefer to work alone or in a team?
I prefer to work as a team because I can collaborate and brainstorm with my fellow colleagues. This allows me to look at a problem or a situation that we're working on at different angles and different aspects based on our personal experiences. But besides for this, I also like to work alone because it allows me to flex my creativity and my problem-solving skills.
Thank you. The next question is, how would you describe yourself?
I describe myself as dependable and do my due diligence, really. I am meticulous with my work, and when I'm given responsibility, I see it to its completion. And through this, I got to make a presentation with some of my fellow colleagues from my supervisor about an information system kind of problem. And after I focused on my part and got it done as well as I could, then I reached out to my fellow colleagues to collaborate with them. So we had a coherent presentation, which allowed us to gain praise from our supervisor.
Awesome, thank you. Next one is, what are your goals for the future?
I would like to gain some experience with this company, and then maybe down the road develop into a more managerial type of position. And then I would like to gain more responsibility as we move forward, and then I'd like to give back to the company as well. And my end goal would be to see myself as a partner with the company, preferably, and I'm really excited to show off my experience and my abilities at this position.
Awesome, thank you. Next one is, what do you expect from a supervisor that you work with?
Personally, I'd like an environment where a supervisor would come and talk to their employees, to touch base, just to keep them in the loop, while also developing a personal kind of connection with them. I also prefer an environment where a supervisor is forward with their feedback and constructive criticism, but also accepts it as well. I also prefer a type of environment that, I don't know how to really describe it, just everybody is the moral, not morally, but keeps everybody positive. So,
an open workflow environment, that's what you're looking for?
So everybody likes to come to work.
Yeah, enjoyable, yeah. Okay. One last question is, what is your greatest weakness?
My greatest weakness, I would say, is doubting myself, which leads me to spend too much time on projects I'm working on, just constantly going over and over in my head, and just spending way too much time on it. But I have pivoted this as trying to be more meticulous and careful with each project I do, focusing on one problem at a time and reaching out to my fellow colleagues for input and feedback to get to if I'm where I need to be.
So that is the portion of the interview that I'm asking questions. Now it's open to you to asking me any questions about the company or anything about the position. So if you have any questions.
I actually do have a few questions for you, if you don't mind. All right, first off is, what might be the next step in a career for someone who does well in this position?
Well, because this is an internship, the next step would be to hire you after you graduate. So if we are impressed with your behavior and your experience here, then we will hire you back, and then you can start at an entry level, a senior level, and move your way up to wherever you want to end up.
All right, thank you. That's very helpful. Okay, what responsibilities are there for this position that isn't on the job description?
Well, being tax accounting, I think you already know it kind of gets longer weeks, so that isn't on the job description, but you might end up pulling 50 or 60-hour weeks, depending on how crazy it gets during tax season. And you might work alone more often than you believe you would, because we like to see you grow as an individual and then come into the team and grow there as well, but first work on yourself.
Thank you. Okay, I know this company has been around for more than 50 years or so, and they do work in the nonprofit type of area, and they also do fundraising for charities around the communities that they're involved in. So what can you tell me about the culture of this company?
Well, we're like one big family. We come to work and we are excited to see each other. We update each other on our lives. I know everybody's kids, how they're doing in this company, and we talk to each other every single day about it. And we just get together outside of work as well. So it's just a very open and welcoming environment to work in.
All right, thank you for that. Okay, so what's the next steps in the interview process?
So we have a couple other people that we want to interview, and then we will get back to all of you individually and let you know if we would like you to intern with us. And then from there, you'll come back in, meet with a couple of the other workers here, meet with the partners, and then from there, do all the online applications, and then you're ready to go.
Okay, so what would you say would be a timeline for me to know that?
Within the next week or two, you will get a phone call from us.
Okay. All right. That's all the questions I have.
Okay.
So, thank you very much.
Thank
I'm
you.
Kellen Arnoldy.